Hi, my name is Paul Stiny. I am Head of Service for Lenexa Manufacturing Company. Today I would like to talk to you about how to replace a Falk coupler. The Falk coupler is used to join two shafts so that power can be transmitted from one shaft to the other, even if the shafts are not perfectly aligned. The Falk coupler does this with a floating gear inside that can get worn out. The Falk coupler consists of two assemblies. The first one is the hub assembly. It consists of the hub and keyway. The second assembly is the ring assembly. It is the outer ring, inner gear, O-ring, key, and plugs for the grease ports, or a grease fitting you must furnish. In between the two assemblies are parts consisting of an inner gear, paper gasket, rubber pad, and 6 bolts and nuts. Remove the old Falk coupler. Keep track of which side the hub assembly was on and which side the bolts are on. You will understand better how to remove a Falk coupler by watching this video. To install the new Falk coupler, I will use these two short samples of keyed shaft for the demonstration. First, clean both shafts. Use emery cloth to make sure they are rust and burr free. Check to make sure the hub and inner gear will fit over them. This is important. To make the new hub assembly, place the new hub on the shaft it was on. The end must be flush with the hub. Add the key and tighten the two set screws. To make the ring assembly, there are two tapped holes for grease fittings. Add a purchased grease fitting to one and an included plug to the other, or plug both. Place grease on the O-ring and insert it into the outer ring. Place the outer ring over the same shaft the old one was on. Then place the inner gear on with the set screw side last. Add the key and tighten the set screw. The end of the inner gear must be flush with the shaft. Add a generous amount of grease to the teeth of the inner gear and the outer ring. Pull the outer ring over the inner gear. Once it contacts the O-ring, there will be some resistance. Pull hard until they bottom out. Pack the area in between the outer ring and inner gear with grease. Now I will show you how to connect both assemblies. You will need a 1/4 inch socket with an extension. Rub grease on both sides of the paper gasket, the contact faces of the hub and the outer ring, and on the rubber pad. Next, the two assemblies can be screwed together. I will tip the assemblies up so this can be seen more clearly. Place the gasket on the face of the hub, line up the bolt holes, add one bolt to the hub side or ring side based on how the old Falk coupler was built. Set the rubber pad into the hub's pocket in the center. Bring the two shafts together. Place a nut on the other side, which will fit down into the slot. Add the remaining bolts and nuts and snug them up. Finally, tighten them, working from one side to the other. This is how you install a Falk coupler. Reverse the process to first remove your old one. If you need any parts or service for your baggers and slicers, please contact Lenexa Manufacturing Company at 913-378-3800 or go to www.lenexamc.com.